Well, hello guys, and welcome back to Zombie Elite Gaming. Now, slight issue, guys. Now, after sort of speaking with Troy and Tony yesterday, and obviously streaming until dawn, we've decided to try and get back into doing sort of streams as the main part of the channel. Now, there's still going to be videos going up. Some of the streams, depending on what it is, may be still cut down, but the streams will be left as they are. So the plan at the minute is, as well, also I really want to sort of get into sort of fucking Until Dawn. So the plan is for the time being is on a Monday and Wednesday I'm going to be streaming Until Dawn, but this is they're going to be technically called it's like I'll call it the main playthrough of the channel, I suppose is what to call it. So that's why there'll be 2 episodes of that a week. On a Tuesday, it's going to be solo games. Now, we may occasionally be joined with other people in the chat, which at the moment I have got Narutoni with me, so say hello, Narutoni. If he's actually still there, I don't know, but anyway, he is there.
Hi.
He is there. But yeah, in essence, the actual game will be obviously a solo gameplay. Now, be that me, Tony, whoever who's going to be streaming, it will be that on solo games. Now we are going to have a particular day for RPG, so any of the games today will basically be anything but RPG. So for example, today we're starting with Broken Sword 5, as well as like stuff like Overwatch I think Tony's going to do, and whatever other games we've got flapping around that isn't classed as an RPG. So yeah, that's today's plan. So we're going to be in Broken Sword. I've said so. Tomorrow we'll be doing Until Dawn. Thursday is our RPG Thursday, which Tony will be kicking us off with, playing some Digimon. And then Friday will be any cart game. So that'll be either Zombies or Dying Light. Well, technically Dying Light, but not Dying Light. Dead Island, Killing Floor, or any other sort of 2-3 player game that we have at the time. So it will vary each week, just to add just to add more variety, so we don't get bored playing the same thing. And yeah, so that will, depending on who's going to be playing. Sometimes it might just be me and Tony. It'll be me, Tony, Troy, me, Tony, Emma, or Troy, Tony, whoever. There'll just be a mixture of people playing card games, and that'll be on the Friday. So yeah, that's the plan of attack, at least for this week. Now, it wasn't the best week to start, because I actually planned to have all these streams from 9 PM UK time, but as you can tell, I'm starting to stream lots of time now. Ooh, it's fucking hell, 20 past 10, even later than I thought. So yeah, so that's probably it's not the best week, because I've actually getting ready to do a boot sale the weekend, so I've spent the last couple of days kind of getting ready for that. So hopefully now we've done the major part of it, so everything else I need to do I can do before 9 So I'll aim to start streaming 9 tomorrow for the Until Dawn. Anyway, on to today's stream. Let's get into what we're going to be doing. So as I said, in today's stream, it is Tuesday, and this is our solo Tuesday, so we're going to be doing Broken Sword 5 today. Now, I have already completed this game. I'm not sure what happened to my save, but that's fine, because we need to play from the beginning. Anyway, now also as well, what I will say as well, that occasionally the games won't be a complete playthrough, like start playthrough on the Tuesday, so it might just be wherever we are, that's why it's gonna be a bit random. So today's not really a proper structured kind of thing. Every other day technically will be, well, cart game is just how it is. So so yeah, I think that's all I really need to say. So if you guys don't know, Broken Sword is a point and click adventure. Now, there's been a fair, must have been a fair few, but there's been obviously 4 of them. There's been 4 so far, which I actually played quite young. Actually, I remember playing the first one it was a not random buy. It was, I think we got given loads of games by someone, and Broken Sword was one of them. Back on the PS1. So that was obviously, you can tell that's quite a while away, and I really got into the actual game. And then obviously I ended up getting the second one eventually, and yeah, no, it's just for me it was such a I don't know, I just really like them. I really got into the story. So yeah, the only one I haven't played is 4, but then I think because 4 was like, it was like a PC only one, I think, and at the time my computer wasn't strong enough, well, we'll say the specs weren't good enough to actually play it, so I never actually got around to playing it. I played the third one, which was the PS2 one. Was it PS3? I think it was PS2, I can't remember. Broken Sword 3, and that wasn't too bad. So anyway, I've rambled on too much. Let's actually just get into the game. So so you've never played Broken Sword before, have you, Tony?
Nope.
Yeah, no, it is a good game, to be honest. It's one of those sort of unusual games that you know you would think I would actually like, but I don't know. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of had quite a bit of, well, I don't, these one wasn't as much, but they had quite a bit of comedy in the early stages. So yeah, I won't even go into what the story's about, because yeah, it will unfold. But normally it's end up being someone trying to take over the world and you've got to stop, and this kind of normally the storyline, to be fair. This is the majority of the time. But what was with this one, they kind of changed and they kind of went and started doing 3D sort of games, and I don't think they actually did very well. So that's why with this one they went back to the kind of old style of, even though it's kind of 3D, but it's still kind of like 2D, if that makes sense. It's, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but plus they changed it to like third person, that you can actually move your character directly, so
we must go now. Papa!
Tiago, go with your mother to the trap. Take this. It will always be your guide.
Yes, Papa.
We will join you shortly. The painting. La maledicción. This way.
he's got a Tommy gun. Uh-oh, he's dead.
No, Papa!
That guy got shot in the stomach.
In here. Search them. Of course.
Ah, my leg's hurting.
Paris in the spring. Passion, romance, l'amour. I was working in art insurance. It paid the rent. Just about. And then, by chance, I met Nico at a private view.
You didn't tell me that you were back in Paris, George?
We should catch up. Let's have lunch. Nobody move!
Non, monsieur, not la malédiction. Oh. Stay back.
Once again, Paris had shown me her dark side. A brutal robbery, a senseless murder. Nico and I were about to be drawn into a new and terrifying adventure together.
Yeah, and it always seems to happen as well. Like these two just seem to end up meeting up.
Gallery owner was I guess sometimes playing a hero doesn't pay. My company had insured the exhibition, so I had a crime to solve. The cops would be here soon. I didn't have much time.
Right, so we now have control. Right, so it's also kind of got a bit like sort of, you know, you got to basically find clues, and yeah, it's quite. I mean, yeah, but some of the puzzles later on in the game actually get quite complicated. Right, so let's first let's search the pizza box where I had the gun in.
Well, no surprise there. Pizza. The guy must have been hungry. There was only one slice left.
Okay, so let's pick up the pizza. I don't know why I'd want to pick up the pizza, but I just did. And the priest is now checking if the guy on the floor is dead. He was shot in the fucking head, or shot somewhere in the face or area. I think he's dead, mate. Right, let's talk to the priest. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. Shall we?
Can do.
Can do. No, I am.
My company insured the exhibition.
My name is Simeon.
Is there anything I can do?
You can pray for his soul.
Yeah, there's no point of actually praying for
On
him.
the contrary, this killing makes plenty of sense.
What do you mean?
A great evil has taken place. This is the work of the devil.
What?
I am a Dominican priest. I know these things. And now,
Right.
excuse me.
So apparently this was the work of the devil. Well, someone was killed. So yeah, I would assume. Right, let's now examine the body. I can't. There he is, shot in the chest.
I didn't want Henri's blood on my hands. There was
Oh no,
way
not the
anyone
chest.
would have survived that. There was
What'd you
no
say?
way anyone would have survived that.
Well, he could have done. He was only shot in the lungs. You know, you don't need your lungs, do you? At least I don't think you need your guns, do you?
Don't you only need one?
He definitely looked better.
Okay, so I'll just
I always
rearrange.
wondered who bought them. I put the glasses back where they were. Best to leave the evidence the way I found it.
Really, it's only glasses. I'm just gonna move the glasses up. Fuck it. There's anything else this guy has on him? Ah, he has a card.
There was a small piece of paper in the dead man's hand.
No, a piece of paper anyway.
Too intriguing. It read, 2:30 p.m. Be ready. Innocent enough, until I realized that the robbery took place at 2:30 p.m. There was something fishy going on around here. I quickly replaced the...
See, for me, I think, if I remember right, actually no, I don't know if I remember right or not, but I think he was planning on selling that,
cryptic note, a bottle of overpowering cologne.
he was trying to sell the painting, and I think he was trying to get that insurance ripped off, but I think he obviously went for that painting when he shouldn't have done, I don't know, so that's why he had a bit of a hissy fit, and said, don't take that one, because I need it.
The bus was balanced precariously on the pedal. I didn't want to knock it.
Right, so that's that. So next thing is to have a look. Let's have a look at the painting. Label. See if this shines any light on the subject.
Stolen painting was called La Maledicción, painted by someone called El Serp in 1937, and worth just 40 grand.
Yeah, just 40 grand, yeah.
This was where the stolen painting had hung. Why that painting? And why kill for it? The stolen painting had an alarm, which should have sounded when the painting was removed. I needed to find out why it happened.
Someone had obviously,
I pressed the vibration.
so these are the pressure pads. Right, let's flip open the door. Ah,
So that was why the alarm hadn't sounded. A wire had...
someone had cut the wire to the alarm. Do I really want to press the test button?
It was the speaker.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
The button bypassed the pressure pad system. Cutting the wire had disabled the pads.
Okay, so that's explains why the painting didn't actually, well, why the alarm didn't go off. Right, so that's that little mystery solved. Okay, so next thing is I want to try and go into here.
The door was locked. The wires from the camera ran into the room behind. If I could get the code...
Right, so now I've got to try and figure out if I can keypad to the door. Right. So I spoke to the old man. So next one is speaking to Lane, who's been in actually some of the other games. I think he was in Brogosword 1, maybe 2. I can't remember.
It was Hector Lane, France's greatest art critic. We'd met before. It hadn't ended well.
Yeah, because
For
I
a
fucking
moment, I thought he was
spiked his
dead.
drink.
But from the snoring, I guessed he'd only fainted.
Right, so let's see, has he got anything on him? I can't see anything. Oh, there's a little bit jacket. Ah, nail clippers.
Nail clippers. They were
That's fine.
I was gonna need something
Right, infantry. What have we got? Pizza?
to... Even unconscious, Lane's...
Phone. No, I don't want to call anyone. Elder toilet.
Time to awaken the beast.
Ah. That worked.
What?
Spray a bit of elder toilet in his face. That'll wake him up. As always.
What was that? It smells like the 70s. Where am I? You fainted.
Oh, okay, that was a
Welcome
quite
back
short
to the land
conversation there.
I wouldn't exactly call this living. Don't just stand there. Get me something to eat.
Ah. Well, funny enough, I actually have some pizza here. Maybe you'll enjoy
I
it.
found a slice of pizza. I asked for food, boy, not a cardboard simulacrum. Oh, okay, if you don't want it. I didn't say that. Now give it here.
That was funny. He moans about having pizza and then he's like, oh, no, I'll eat it.
Acceptable. Now what's been going on? Oh, Henri, is he dead? Afraid so. Poor chap. Just like him to steal the limelight, though.
Nothing die.
Excuse me. Do I know you? Yes, our paths have crossed. In the Glees Gallery? Of course. The man with the absinthe. Don't suppose you... afraid not.
I would have thought he wouldn't have wanted me to bloody give him that again.
I'm George Stobart. I insured the exhibition. I hope
What we
you have
doing?
deep
Doing the boots
pockets
now?
then, my boy.
Well,
Saturday morning.
Fire away.
right, so
Nothing to laugh.
let's see. Let's first talk to him about him.
At the moment.
Worked together on the exhibition.
Shuffles.
Oh, really? Henri provided the space. I was the creative power.
back tomorrow night.
How long had you known him? As a friend, many years. Our professional relationship had only recently blossomed into this exhibition under my curatorial wing. And now the poor fellow has gone and got himself killed.
That's not very nice.
If Lane was
Not his
involved
bloody
in the
point.
gallery, then
He didn't plan and get himself killed. Well,
Do you know anything about the story?
maybe he did. Who knows?
Of course, dear boy. La Malediction, a little-known work, turned up at the last minute. What about the killer? Were you able to get a look at him? A delinquent in a tin hat. Beyond that, I don't really recall. Oh, yeah, you fainted. Those of us with a higher aesthetic are more sensitive to violence.
Okay, if you say so, mate.
So you curate a brilliant retrospective. A dialectical window on European art's ongoing discourse with the unresolved psychoses of the nation-state. Wow, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay, right. So we've got. We can speak about the painting. We can speak about the artist, or we can speak about the keypad. Well, I think the keypad is probably more important.
Maybe you can give me the code to that door.
The code to the office?
I just thought you might have the number.
I do, but I couldn't possibly give you access before the police arrived.
I figured I wasn't going to get the door code from Lane by playing nice. I
Hmm.
needed to turn the heat out.
Okay, so let's speak to him again. See what I can do here. See if I can convince him to give me the
Lane,
bloody code.
You're really going to have...
And why, pray, would I do that?
Because the way the cops will see it, you're the prime suspect. We both know you're innocent, Mr. Lane, but the cops, well, they may not see things so simply.
Aha,
I
blackmail.
might be able to get them off your case, but in exchange, I'd like the code for the office door.
That's preposterous. The police would have neither evidence nor motive.
Funny you should mention that.
Hmm. So let's do cut
Someone
one.
sabotaged the alarm on the stolen painting. A wire was cut.